shit. I almost fucked that up. I almost messed it up. Yeah, I don't know how I almost do this every week. Okay, I've been doing this for fucking 47 episodes, and I think I might have counted on one hand how many times I've got this correct. Okay,
It's
I'm so sad. I'm gonna get it one day. Okay, I'm gonna get it one day and whatnot. But as of right now, today's not the day. Can I get an F in the chat, please? I'm gonna get one quick F and whatnot. I'll put an F for myself. Okay, I can't even type in the chat. Oh my god.
we're good on audio.
Oh, shit.
We're good on audio, Dylan. I can hear us.
Oh, you can hear. You can at least you can hear me. Oh look.
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Deja can hear us too.
Type in the chat, man. Look, you know what? I'm gonna just. Can we start over? Stop. But anyway, outside of my fuck ups, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, Dylan Freddy, aka Cuddle Sauce, back like I never left with another episode of the Sauce Talks. So we have a pretty great episode lined up today. Obviously, this is not male version of Erica. I mean, Erica is gone and whatnot. So, everybody, can we get a round of applause for Mr. Walter Doom? Welcome.
Yay!
It's great to have you back. It's been a while, but how you living? How you feeling? What's good? I see the hang time gotten a lot longer since I seen.
Oh man, yeah. Believe it or not, like I cut some of it too.
Really?
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This shit grows.
You was like lashing people with you. You would walk down the street, see your outfit, like, bitch, what's up, bitch?
Yeah.
Just a quick lash to the fucking eyes.
Oh yeah, man. I gotta be like that one pimp that Jamie Foxx played in They Clone Tyrone, man.
Yeah,
I'd be like, y'all got step to a player.
Yeah.
Y'all need to be respectful of a pimp and when he's in the house,
Dude, I fucking love that movie. That thing was great. Okay.
Oh man, I love
Jamie
that movie
Foxx.
too.
Also, shout out to the people that thought Jamie Foxx was a clone and whatnot.
I'm sorry, what?
He's like so sick and like he has Ebola and fucking next thing you know he's just walking. He's like, that's not Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm saying? That's
right.
That's a stunt double and shit. So,
that's a stunt double.
Yeah, no, he kind of got the Gucci Mane treatment. You remember when Gucci Mane first got out of jail and everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah.
You don't have the ice cream beer gut anymore. No, like what's going on? What's really good? So, yeah, like shout out to Jamie Foxx and stuff, but. Other than that, I mean, I don't have to get into intros. You know who I am. You know who Ray is. We both light skin and whatnot. This is an all dudes episode. It's all niggas, okay? 100%.
For all the dogs.
For all the let's not do that too loud because Erica gonna be pissed off when she runs this clip back.
Erica just sneezes wherever she is, just like someone's barking.
I know she like, you motherfuckers barked without me. Oh man, so we're gonna go ahead and get jumping into it. Our first topic. I've been wanting to talk about this for 2 weeks. Okay, it's one of those things that it just weighs on your mind of like, I guess how blind people can be when they're in love, or at least if they think they are, and. Well, what I'm referring to in this spooky situation, and because it's Halloween and shit like that. But what I'm referring to is Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith and this dystopian marriage, or I guess the easy way to put it, like, because I mean, it's horrible. Like, let's not front with. Like Will Smith,
like that's cyberpunk levels of bad relationship.
This is like his marriage is like AI generated. It has to be, okay? Because there's no way on this planet that someone would be going through as much as Will Smith has gone through with Jada Pinkett Smith.
Man.
Like he has been through the absolute ringer, and
it's been brutal.
Like from like public humiliation to his career practically being tanked, anything in between. This man has really gone through it. And the main reason why we're talking about this week is that she is about to release a memoir pretty soon, and one things that she stated in her interview is that they have been separated since 2016. 2016. Y'all, think about that. Like, it's 2023, okay? In 2016, I was in college. I just had my first semen demon. And I was stressed. But at least I was happy that I was getting a tax credit. But so I had all of that going on, and never would I thought in 2016 that Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith would be quote unquote like separated. Okay, now there was an inkling of this, or like kind of like an idea. I guess you could call it like foreshadowing in this case, because in 2013. There was like an article that was written that pretty much stated like there was this rumor that they had been separated, or like they were going through a split, and she pretty much replied to it like, Will is his own man. I love him very much. And I'm like, that's my partner, but Will is his own man, which is kind of like saying like, yeah, we're split, but like not really, I mean. He's still fucking someone in the next room, but like he come sleep in our bed. We sleep together at night and stuff. We still cuddle and stuff. I'm still the big spoon though. So like, fast forward.
I go mess with my son's friends, and then I come home to him. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
Right,
I go let August Alsina tickle my doorknob and stuff, and then I come back to Will and let him know how it went. So. But now, fast forward to 2023, and of course, she has this memoir come out, and she practically states that she and Will has been separated, since 2016, and Will's reaction was of utter shock. He was like, oh my god, like, what do you mean? And I guess my first question is, how do you feel about this? Because I'm so perplexed, and I want to jump into it, but I want to get you guys' opinion too, because I'm probably gonna get real loud.
She is an absolute nightmare.
A nightmare? Like,
she's a menace.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's just been dragging his name and reputation through the mud, like getting ready for this book, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, dude has been like kicked through the dirt. Now, do you feel like this was a like publicity stunt to boost like her book sales? I mean, to me, yeah. Like, and the first thing I say is because of money. Like, let's be honest. Anytime that you want to gain like some traction or some attention or something, you kind of want to do something like of shocking value. Like, imagine like if I wanted to like, grow the show, but like in an infamous manner. I'd probably stand up and show my balls on camera, and then everybody, all the Twitch commentators and YouTube dorks and shit like that would definitely be like, oh yeah, he showed his balls on camera, and I would have got my 50 seconds of fame and shit, and then would have made fucking merch and shit and went on with my life. But like, so I feel like this is kind of the same manner where like, who's really like reading a book from Jada Pinkett Smith, especially in 2023. I mean, I don't think I've had somebody be like, oh shit, did you see Jada Pinkett Smith released the book? Oh my god, girl, I gotta go read it. It's a New York bestseller. I don't even think it would be considered that, but
I hope it isn't.
I hope it isn't either.
I hope that shit flops.
Oh, it's not gonna flop. Nah, it's not gonna flop.
It's definitely not gonna flop.
Nah.
There's too much controversy behind it,
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think if anything, people are gonna want to get it because they're gonna want to see how much like shit they can get out of this book.
What percentage of this book is gaslighting?
I'm gonna say 95.
I would agree with you.
I'm gonna say rough 90. I mean, look at her like her Facebook TV show, called like the Red Table Talk. That was practically a show of just like her going in there and like dragging him practically, but like in a nice manner. Like, just pretty much be like, babe, I love you. Like, you're great and all, and life is good, and I'm drinking my herbal tea. And also, I got in an entanglement with Austin Alsina, and then that practically became like the soft core version of fucking cheating. Like, imagine like you
Yeah.
saying, I've been with my wife for 7 years, and for the first time ever, I got in my first entanglement. So you mean cheating? No, it wasn't really cheating, because I still love my mate at home and whatnot. But I was just fucking with somebody else. Oh my god, I just drooled. But I was just fucking with somebody else, So yeah, you see, she got me salivating and shit because I'm kind of getting like a rabid dog with my like aggression slowly climbing. So, but yeah, she practically just like, hey, babe, I cheated, and like in front of the whole world, and he just sat there and was like the crying Jordan face version 2 and shit,
Just
like
man
just
straight up
taking
just was
it.
like, what?
Yeah, like what the fuck? You mean you cheat? Yeah. I cheat. I mean, it was an entanglement. He grabbed my bald ass head and shit, and tied me down. But
He grabbed my head bowling ball style, and it just kind of went from
yeah,
there.
just, just like full palm. Like so, so back to now. So, what do you think is more shocking in this situation? Her coming out and saying that, and Will's reaction, or Will still supporting her?
The latter.
Still supporting her.
Why?
I think it's honestly, by this point, Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah,
Really, you think so?
definitely.
I think by now it has to be Stockholm syndrome, dude.
Man. So,
Like with all the shit she's done to him and said to him, it's Stockholm syndrome. Like he just can't do it.
Yeah.
can't do what? Like, leave her or?
Yes. I don't think mentally he can let himself leave her and all of her toxic shit. I think he's gotten used to it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so, so it really kind of one of the things that really interested me. I was reading this article for Independent. Will pretty much said like when you've been with somebody for more than half of your life, a sort of emotional blindness sets in, and you can all too easily lose your sensitivity to their hidden nuances and subtle beauties. Like,
You just said Stockholm syndrome in long
I
form.
really do. Yeah, I mean, I really do.
Think about what you just said and what Stockholm syndrome is. That's what you just said.
Like, I don't know. Like,
That was a cry for help.
I just think he's just.
It's like Will, blink twice if you need some help.
Starts blinking nonstop.
And blink twice. Like, I'm double blinking, okay?
2 blinks a second.
Yeah, but it's what's crazy about this quote, at least in my opinion, is that like he practically nuked his career with the slap, which by the way, I hate referring I hate referring it to as the slap because there was like a TV show called The Slap and whatnot, and that's the first thing that I think about is like,
and then there's professional slapping.
And then there's professional slapping and whatnot. But yeah, I was a little bit like I'm a little bit concerned because it's like, you granted, yeah, like you've been with her since 1997, like that's what 26 years or so. But then again, like you're not dead yet, or and that's not to say that like you need to be with her like because of how long y'all been together. Like, dude, if you're absolutely like unhappy with your relationship, if you're unhappy with your partner and everything that you have gone to, I think it's like very much you need to split, because you are absolutely just destroying your mental. I can't imagine myself being in his shoes like currently, because you practically have the world just pointing fingers at you and laughing at you and just like calling you stupid and stuff, that you're still like putting up with all of this, and we've heard a lot of shit that come out this relationship, from the entanglement to like apparently Will was having sex so much that he used to vomit at the thought, and just all kind of shit. Yeah, that was the thing. That was the thing. Y'all actually looked that up.
I missed that report.
Yeah, go look that up. I think it was like it was a little bit like after the entanglement or something like that. But like there was an article where he practically like came out and was like, yeah, like he used to have so much sex that it used to like make him gag. And I'm like, how much like
See,
what numbers do you have to like crunch to get to
I mean, we
that
gotta
point?
remember, man, sex addiction's a thing. That's just real.
I mean, that's true, but like how many vaginas do you have to like blast to get to the point where you're like, oh, like,
Probably more than one. Probably more than you can count on two hands.
we have a fucking hands like 20?
I can't even picture Will as somebody gagging, more so crying after or before sex.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, we're about to do this. Oh my god.
Oh my god. How much more pussy do I gotta hit? How many more back shots do I have to give?
Damn it, she wants to give me head now? God damn.
She wants to take my soul. Why? He's like crying like the cowardly lion from fucking The Wizard of Oz. He's like, I just had pussy. I don't want no more. I don't want no more. I want to be celibate.
I want to be monogamous.
Like, I need
Oh,
to know.
man.
I'm really curious. I don't think, like, when I heard that, I was like, I don't think I've ever heard a man, like, state that. I don't think I've ever heard a man, like, say they had sex so much that it would make them gag. Like, when I think of that, I'm thinking, like, oh, you must have had, like, some sex that smelled like fucking a Crunchyroll convention and a tilapia. Like it had to be something crazy. There's no way. Like, wait, Ray is so perplexed. Look.
Wait a minute.
I'm just trying to think of where did this
Wait a
conversation come
minute.
from?
I'm just saying.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
just saying.
Hold on. Hit the emergency brake. Wait a minute. The words you just said made my brain blue screen. Oh, go on. I need to recover. Go on.
Ray.exe has stopped working.
Really though.
Oh man.
No,
Like I got that Windows little happy face like inside of my mind when your computer screens.
Yo shit crashed. You gotta restart, bro. but man, like, yeah, it's just like I really would sit there and was like, man, like, how much vagina or how much sex do you need to be having? Like, how often are you having sex to get to? Are you having this sex like every fucking 2 hours? Or are you like? And then just think about, like, the big thing is, like, think about the action, like the setup before like the action. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you will have to be having it very frequently, but at the same time, it's like, are you asking for it? Are people coming up to you? Because I don't think, like, and this is not to bash him or anything like that, but I don't think there's like a bunch of women that be like, oh my god, I fucked Will Smith. Like, oh my god, I let them have it, like, my babies. Like, he's not like Channing Tatum or shit like that. That's not the first person that would come to mind. You know,
Well, I don't know. You think about Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, he was
I mean,
just
that's
throwing
true.
that dick around.
Magic Johnson was porking it, dog. Like,
Also, retrospectively, let's just think about that name again and just put the innuendo back out there that's really there.
Magic Johnson. It was some magic, right?
The good old Johnson.
Yeah, right.
He was a walking sex machine just by the name itself. So I mean, that's kind of
Bro, like women were just throwing themselves at him. He was just like, "Okay, you want to get some dick? All right,
yeah,
I got you."
Okay.
He over there talking about, you better be ready. Bring the mask. Like, but you know, back to the initial topic and stuff. Like to emotional blindness to us. I think that he doesn't want to be out of a relationship anymore. But let's be honest, like, do you really think that he feels that way? I don't think he does. Like, I think he's just doing this to kind of clear the air and stuff, and just to kind of take the brunt of it, and he's living in like denial behind closed doors because there's like
it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot. Like it's not a simple answer. Like it's layered.
Yeah, like imagine what's that conversation look like at dinner after you heard this?
Oh my god. I can barely imagine having a conversation.
Yeah, he's sitting there talking about look, you didn't drag me in the news again. Like he sounded like his 2018 YouTube rewind, just check it out.
Rewind time.
Yeah, it's rewind time. Let's rewind to what the fuck you said in that
interview. You want to tell me more about that?
Yeah,
I think for me, I think I would have been done with that whole situation after fucking Willow wrote a fucking note to Tupac talking about, I wish you were still here.
Yeah,
you would make my mother happy.
Yeah.
I would have been gone. Like 100%. What is my child writing Tupac for? Like, we don't know if the niggas are dead or in Cuba. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's oh my god, it's so crazy. And then on top, like, I'm glad you brought that up because Jada was bringing up stuff about Tupac while all
like she randomly started talking about like, oh, Tupac had alopecia too? Is like, hold on, wait, you can't just throw that out of the blue. Wait, what are you talking about? Wait a minute, we were not talking about that. Where did you go? Where are we, Jada? We were just talking about Will. Why is Tupac having alopecia?
She know what she's doing. That was a fucking red herring because they no way she went from, oh, we're separated. Tupac had alopecia and everybody's like, oh, what the fuck?
Exactly. I heard that shit. I'm like, is this I fucking heard that shit. My first reaction was, is this like Chekhov's gun? Is this gonna come back later? Like, what? Where's the relevance?
We had to be in a simulation when I heard that shit because I was like, ain't no way she practically just flipped the script. We went from, she separated to, well, Tupac was looking like a cue ball and stuff because of this syndrome and whatnot, and everybody was like, oh shit, why the fuck? Why is she talking about Tupac's baldness? Why you bring that up? That man is not even here, and they call his murder suspect. You know what I'm saying? So what's the deal?
Yeah. Like what's happening?
What's happening? I know. What's happening? How do I even follow this? Like, how do I keep up with this lore?
Do I need to get help? Like, what did he have a stroke?
Did y'all hear about how like Jada would give Jaden and Willow like drugs? Like they would do they were doing like fucking ayahuasca and fucking LSD and all that. This came out like sometime like either earlier this year. So it was
imagine fucking me, Angela turned 18, I'm like, hey son, you want to do lean?
Dylan, please don't do that.
You want to do promethazine? Right.
Right.
You want to fuck with opioids?
Yeah, you ever had a perk 30? That was the shit back in my day.
You ever popped a Zam, son?
Yeah, son, you ever had a bar? A bar?
All right, we about to do some Zans and listen to Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, shit. Son, we're about to be some vamps for the next 30 minutes. So get your
All right, son. It's time for our weekly hood rap bonding session.
Yeah, bro, that's so fucked. There's no way that actually like.
Oh my god.
But then again, I went past.
Exactly. Like with everything she's saying now, I can't put that past her.
Yeah, I can definitely see her sitting out with Willow and be like, "Hi, Willow. Welcome to your first acid trip. So,
Here's the crack pipe.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's your tab and whatnot, and just sit back, relax, and Mommy's gonna watch you, and I'm gonna take it 30 minutes, and then Will is just gonna sit in that corner and just watch us both and make sure we don't overdose. So,
and your brother's gonna record us for Instagram.
I know they have a very dystopian, dystopian fucking dynamic.
I feel bad for the
family.
kids.
It's so crazy.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like they easily could have been like the model black family in America. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have been like the model family that black families could be like, oh, we should be like them. But now in 2023, if somebody was like, hey, your family is like Will and Jada, I'm beating the shit out of them. We're like, motherfucker.
Like by that point, I'm just like,
my wife.
Yeah, like
you gotta catch the hands after that.
If I hear someone say, "Yeah, my family's like Will and Jada and Willow and Jaden," I'm just like, so I need to call Child Protective Services right now.
So
I need to call the police.
Your mom is in an entanglement.
What happened to your brother? Oh, he was smart and got out.
No, man.
Did y'all hear about how J. Cole he's not even saying the Will and Jada line anymore?
Bring that up. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, in the song No Role Models, he there's a part where he said that Jada and that Will love and whatnot. But now when it comes up, he's just fucking mic in the air, and the instrumental is playing and everybody laughing. J. Cole, just go rewrite the lyric.
I'm about to say,
right.
Just put on an edited version, bro. You gotta
put a white
Kanye
couple
is
in there,
still like fixing albums like a fucking update.
Yeah.
That Kelsey and Swift love.
If Kanye's doing upgrades to his albums, I think J. Cole could do the same thing.
I'm about to say.
Come on, it's one lyric, Cole. You can do it. Jermaine. Cole. Listen to me. Go change the lyric, bro. It's still he just should put just put straight silence. That shit will be golden. Niggas be like,
the whole song stops for 5 seconds.
Yeah. You over there listening to No Role Models and you just get dead silent in car. All you hear
pulls guns.
Y'all
It's
heard
like
this nigga? That who love? Shit. You mean that stressed out love? That entanglement love?
Right.
You mean that abuse?
That abuse, that mental abuse?
You mean those years of therapy?
Yeah, damn, Cole.
Oh man.
Shit, man. Maybe Cole should have listened to that 2013 argument about them potentially being separated. Maybe he would write the lyric. I get it. Forest Hill Drive, great album. That lyric didn't age well at all.
That's not even his fault. He couldn't have known that shit.
Man.
No one knew that shit until
Man.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it was been long rumored that they were swingers. I don't know if y'all heard that.
Yeah,
no, I remember
long
that.
it is.
I remember the swingers rumor.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather believe the swingers rumor now than this bullshit.
But see, that's the thing.
This is wild.
You know what
One thing with that rumor now, with more context that I'm wondering is were they swingers or was she a swinger?
Nah, that's what I was gonna get at. I feel like that they was in cuckoldry and Will is the cuckold. It lines up to it. Hear me out. Audience. Hear
That
me
hurts.
out, okay? Let me put on my fucking tin cap
Are you saying Will Smith was watching his wife getting boned and he was just
Oh.
jacking in the corner?
Like Adam 22.
That hurts.
Just getting black. Yeah.
That hurts to think about.
Think about it. Think about this. Think about this. Okay. Let's just piece it together. Okay. Everybody gather around and shit. I'm about to put y'all on game. Okay. So Will, they're married. They've been married for a long time. She go cheats on him with August Alsina, but he doesn't leave her. She like frames it in every way possible and comes out with this like practically publicly, no issue. You know what I'm saying? He practically just charges to the fucking game, cries on TV, yada yada yada. Okay. He's constantly getting humiliated. Most cucks are getting humiliated like on a daily basis. She's getting blasted, considering that she clearly stated that like that. It still go back to that 2013 article where she's like, yes, we were married, but Will is his own man. So I really do think that they were like in an open relationship, but like Will probably wasn't the one that was like out there fucking. It was actually her. She was getting a back torn loose every Tuesday night, only on USA. So like
only on Spike.
So not only does he have the humiliation of a cuck, she's getting blasted by other dudes, and he's just like having to like endure it and stuff. And she's saying like she practically is like mentally and verbally like torturing him, and he just kind of like, I still support her and shit. That's what cucks do. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? It just lines up too well. Will, if you're a cuck, blink once.
Wait, edit that. If you're a cuck and you don't like it, blink once.
Yeah.
Right.
It's okay. You can talk to me. Okay, look.
I think he might like it.
I'm
about to say, like, the only way it's not even worse is if he were being cucked, if he liked it.
Right.
If he's being cucked and he hates it, that makes it 5 times worse.
Yeah, at that point, you're just a bitch. Like, let's be honest, because you're not doing what you need to do. Like, I don't think there's an actual cuck out there that, like, is doing it because they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I feel like any person in a cuckolding relationship, like, agreed with their partner. Now, me personally, that's fucking stupid. I don't think I want to sit there and watch my partner get a brains blown out by a nigga named Tyreek. Like that's not me. Okay, I love my mate. I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm pretty sure she's not gonna appreciate it if I'm fucking a bitch named Tammy and she just sitting there watching in a fucking recliner chair drinking champagne. And just trying to guide me through it. Like, no, that shit's not happening.
You gotta make sure to hit deep. You remember?
Yeah. Make sure you scratch the balls just a little bit. Just scratch the balls. Like
make sure to pull her hair. Pull her hair.
Yeah,
but not too hard. You'll pull the extensions out.
Cuckoldry is just coaching. You're just practically a boxing coach. You're just sitting back. Yeah, babe. Mm-hmm. Let that brother break your womb and shit, and you just over there just sitting there and chair. You look stiff as a bitch. You don't know what to do. It's like watching TV on a Tuesday afternoon. Like ain't shit on, but you just watching it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like watching The Price is Right for no damn reason.
Yeah. Fucking Young and the Restless.
Except it ain't The Price is Right. It's that your wife is tight.
He watching a soap operas of sex. Like Will is a cuck. I'm sorry, Will. Like I think that's what it is. Like you have to convince me otherwise. And the only thing that convinced me otherwise was the slap. That'll be the only thing, because I don't think.
But it's like, why did he slap him?
Yeah, why?
Why did he slap him? If they were already separated,
he's that deep in denial.
Man,
that's still backwards, because like even though you're in denial, you know that you guys are separated. So Chris Rock, if I was Chris Rock, I'd be even more pissed, because now you practically slapped me
for nothing.
For nothing, yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, my point is further validated.
You slap the
Like-
piss out of me on live TV for a hoe that does not value you.
Exactly. You done fucked up your career and she got banned from the fucking Oscars for 10 years for a motherfucker that's cheating on you and also saying
Literally.
yeah, we
all that.
we
for a
been-
Hey, that
woman.
band is egregious, though.
Yeah,
10
years.
fucking years.
10 years.
10 years, my nigga.
He fuck around and forget and stuff, and next thing you know, you have this Terry Crews ass nigga just, no, Will, you gotta go. You thought we forgot? It's been 9 years.
Right.
You better take your bitch ass to Winnie Hut Jr. Like it's just so great. It's so crazy. Like, and I hate to like drag him, as much as we have like in his episode, but it's hard not to when he marries her. Like,
Yeah.
And look. I'm not one to like drag like females and stuff like that, but like Jada Pinkett Smith is definitely one of the outliers in my book. Like, she deserved every piece of dragging. I want nothing good for her. You know what I'm saying? Because like the amount of disrespect, like the audacity you have to disrespect somebody that much publicly, and just be nonchalant about it. You know what I'm saying? Practically like emotionless. And then you keep referring to like Tupac all the time. Tupac been dead like almost fucking 30 years. Why is he still coming up in conversation? You niggas wasn't married or anything like that.
Yeah, and it's all for her. It ain't for nobody else but her.
Exactly.
She is an S-tier narcissist.
Yeah,
She only cares about her.
That'll be like going up to Deja and be like, Deja, I still think about Lauren and Lacey and all my other exes and stuff. Like, they still cross my mind, the few times that we've had intimate sex together. Are you okay with me talking about that with Deja? Like, pulse on the back?
Bro, it's just like you're just having a conversation, or like she's giving you a head of something. You just like, man, you ever think about Thelma and Louise and just how weird that whole situation was? Like, what are you talking about right now? She just looks up at you from her position like, what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, babe, you really suck my dick like Laura. Like, man.
That would be the worst thing to say.
I feel like that's what he's going through. That's what he's going through. Like,
that man is going through constant abuse in his own home, and he doesn't know how to help himself.
Yeah, he over there just fucking eating popcorn and probably watching Aristocats.
That man just eating Frosted Flakes straight out of the box.
Man, Uncle Phil, if you was here, man,
oh my God.
They took Uncle Phil away
yes.
too early. Rest in peace to Uncle Phil, because let's keep it a dub. If you was still around, I feel like he would have slapped Will Smith with some
he would have slapped some sense into him.
Yeah, no,
right.
He would have put them big beady ass thumbs on his fucking eyes and be like, I need you to see the big picture here. This bitch is not really good for you at all. She is ruining your career. She is ruining your career, brother. Like, get it in your fucking skull. Okay? But you over here.
Get help.
Yeah, get help, please.
Get help.
We need to start a GoFundMe for Will Smith. Be like,
no, we don't.
Let's
no, he does not need our money.
Yeah,
let's be real.
Let's start a GoFundMe.
I know. Let's start a GoFundMe for a millionaire.
Let's create a petition and whatnot, and get people like, let's petition for Will Smith to get a divorce. Like, if
that would work, so many people would sign it instantly.
I'm gonna put it on change.org. I'm gonna have change.org rake in like $5 million. Be like, we don't even get this much support on our political standpoints, but we just raised $5 million for a nigga that want Will Smith to get divorced. Like,
I mean, we don't give a shit about our politicians because they don't give a shit about us. But this,
this right here, this man needs saving. Shit, she need to be excommunicated. Like,
we can try and help this man. There ain't no helping politicians.
Yeah, like,
nah.
It's crazy, man. Will, I think, he needs someone to tell him like you gotta stop. You gotta.
I'm telling you, man, he's got Stockholm syndrome. That man needs professional help.
Maybe he's turned on by it.
What?
You know,
That's even more of a cry for help.
he probably started off his morning stroking his dick, talking about like, "Ooh, Jada, how you gonna embarrass me today?"
Yeah. He over there. Talk about
The worst form of that kink.
Jada ruined my life.
Oh no.
Like,
Oh no.
no,
All he's doing is just drinking some fucking orange juice like a baby boy. Drinking some Kool-Aid or some shit.
Just an ice cold glass of lemonade in one hand, his dick in the other.
yeah, he's
Talking about
refreshed.
embarrass me.
Yeah, embarrass me harder. Go cheat on me. He over there. Jada, go cheat on me. right now.
Jada, go outside. Suck the mailman's dick.
Mailman starts running. He's like, oh shit, no, they were trying to get me like
He's like, not again, not again.
But yeah, before we go on break, I do want to say that, you know, Jada Pinkett Smith is like, the reason why I named this episode Spooky Jada is because I feel like she's a master manipulator. She's a like there should be a TED talk on like her mental, because
Like,
the way that she's practically coerced people to think that everything that she, like, we always talk about shock value, of course, and there's shock value in this, but the way that like the narrative gets like twisted and turned to where like it almost leans to everyone like ragging on Will. Shit, we just did it for fucking 44 minutes, you know? So like, so you see how well it is? Like, it's crazy because I think that really, in reality, it's all a response, you know, from Will. Everything that she's done up to this point has been a response to what she said, to what she did, to what she's planning to do. You know, it's all been. And unfortunately, he still defend her and shit like that, but it's like, bro, come on, man. Like, when is enough going to be enough? Like,
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
you're going through this on a regular basis. I feel like every few months we get, you know, something to add to our meme calendar in regards to them. You know, like, it won't be a good year unless we get some Will and Jada news. And finally, they just have to keep their relationship out the public eye. Like, they have to. I'm pretty sure that the top 1%, half of them are cucks and shit. There's no way you finding enjoyment out of trying to blow your back out of a lady that's 65 years old. So, like, come on, like, you know, if that's your thing, by all means, that's cool. Like, I mean, it's weird, but cool, you know. But this is probably like a visceral like way of looking at their relationship, because it's like, bro, dude, you're getting humiliated, you're getting punished by this chick, you know, she's cheating on you and yada yada yada, you know. And we also are looking at this at one like angle, you know. We actually don't know if Will has like cheated on her, or like if he has done anything sleazy or shit like that. We just don't know. But it's so hard to.
Yeah, they're kind of like
that.
trying to rumor him with Margot Robbie a little bit.
Yeah, they had that and stuff, but it's fucking Margot Robbie. Like, okay.
Shit, if I was good, I'll go for Margot Robbie.
Yeah. He's like,
I'm out of here, bitch. I will see you later.
Yeah,
Margot's
hi.
calling.
Hello?
I'm gonna text you when we done.
Margot Robbie. Oh yeah, wait, all right, I'm coming. I'll make sure I wear the gold speedo. You know, like.
All right, meet up at the usual Denny's. All right.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I do know that they had that little thing going on. But other than that, like, we really don't hear too much about it outside the sex gagging thing. That was fucking out of pocket, you know. But
Yeah.
we don't hear bitches coming out and be like, yeah, back in 17, Will Smith put his little ding-a-ling in my hot dog bun. You know, like we don't hear that from them.
Sometimes I hate when you talk.
Sorry. You know, the Southern me.
You aren't sorry.
The Southern me keeps the conversation low. More of the story is that Will Smith needs to get out of this ASAP. I think that would be the best thing, not only for like his career or what's left of it, but just for his like mental health. His health, his well-being. Like, you know, Will Smith, every time we see Will Smith, he looks fucking depressed. He looks sad.
It's been a gradual decline.
Exactly.
And it's upsetting.
Yeah,
especially like for like people like I would assume a lot of us who grew up watching him on like Fresh Prince and just felt a connection. And it's just like, I want to see that. Like, I like this man. I like what he does. I want to see him have good things in life. And we're just seeing.
We're seeing a drastic decline. It's like, remember when Squidward moved to that town where they had other squids like him and shit, and he had that daily routine? That's literally like how I picture Will Smith. Like, he's at the very end of that clip where that nigga face was hanging. Okay, like Will Smith got bags on his eye. That nigga look like a raccoon. Like, I know you. Bitch,
is that racist?
Bitch, you look like Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy, bro.
Oh my god.
You gotta get it together. Will, get out. I gotta say, get out. Okay? Get out of this ASAP. Like
get you a good lawyer and a better therapist and get it over with.
From one brother to another, get out. Okay? Like
it's that Michael Jordan meme just like, stop it.
Get some help.
Get some help.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like you need to end this. Like the public, man, like practically being publicly emasculated. Like you're just getting absolutely like pulled apart. Okay, and it hurts because, you know, for people like me, like I grew up watching Fresh Prince and like, you know, all of his movies and stuff like that.
He was a role model.
Yeah, he was a role model, man. Like I remember watching Wild Wild West and shit. And like, by the way, great movie. Like, especially when they had that one scene where he's talking to the handicapped dude, and they were making like, you know, he was being racist and he was throwing handicap jokes at him and shit. Like, I love that movie. Like, man, growing up, I was a big Will Smith fan, but like now it's just like, man, all of that has just faded because it's like you.
Now I'm just worried about him.
I'm worried. Yeah, I'm worried. You know, get yourself together. Well, like, come on, King. Like, stop looking now. Shoot, kings don't look.
You deserve better than this.
You deserve better. 100%.
He does.
I do agree. So, with that being said, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break because my mouth is so dry right now. It's incredible. Jada is drying my mouth out. I'm sorry, but
that's a proper response.
Oh my god!
I would argue that's a proper response.
I'm about to end the show.
Dry like the Sahara.
Dry like a Popeye's biscuit.
Without the flavor.
Maybe Will should do that. He should like, you know, feed him Popeye's biscuits, like tired on them trip, like, eat bitch, like, you know,
just crumble them up and pour it into
it. There should be a horror movie premise. It should be called like Popeyes and whatnot, and like there's a Popeyes killer. This nigga buy biscuits in bulk and shit. He murders people.
This sounds like a bad like C tier movie you get on Amazon for $10.
I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make it happen and shit. You know. Anyway, enough about biscuits. We'll be right back. When we come back, Ray has spilled the sauce, and then after that, we'll be talking about the holiday season because it's time to break open your wallets and become a lot more depressed. So, 5 minutes. Y'all go get y'all discount cards. You're gonna need it after this conversation. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Ray water bottle look like a bar. Look like a Ray. Why your water bottle look like a bar? It look like a pill, a big ass pill. What's that? A perk 90?
It's a blunt weapon. That's what it is.
I had to go get me some lean. No, give me stop.
Deja.
You know I'm about to put on some DJ Screw. You screwed up the world, baby.
Oh man.
All right, well,
DJ Screw.
shoot. So we're gonna jump into spill the sauce and whatnot. I've hijacked the last few and whatnot. So tonight is Ray. Ray, what you got for us, Ray? What are we talking about? What I'm being pissed off about this week?
So I am openly and actively portraying myself as a bitch. I am a coward when it comes to horror. Full stop. I am a bitch when it comes to horror movies. I get scared easily. I don't fuck with it unless I'm watching someone else do something with it. And that has not stopped me from hanging out with friends and then putting on fucking horror movies. Like, I am classic nigga that'll be watching a horror movie. Everyone's just like, oh, me. He's like, no. I shit you not. I've done that so many times, and I'll do it many more.
Wait, so wait, I'm so weak because like I got caught off by two things. First of all, I ain't never had a person that just flat out indiscriminately calls himself a bitch. Like,
that kind of came from left field. I was like, wait, hold on.
I guarantee you, 100%, no questions asked.
In a bet with the devil, you can bet your soul on me being a bitch with horror, and you won't keep your soul.
Why is that?
I don't. I just get scared easily. I guess. Like, it just gets me easily. Even if I'm legitimately one of those niggas. When I've been hanging out with my friends, like, no cap, I have 100% multiple times pull up the Wikipedia article while we're watching the movie. I'm not even ashamed of it anymore.
That's funny. What movie terrified you the most?
Yeah. I think what started it, like, my earliest memory of a horror movie was when I was by my grandparents one night when my mom was working late, like a teacher conference or something. And I was watching the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie back in like the early 2000s with Ivan Ooze. And then I fucking come back after like going to eat or something, and suddenly it's like, what is this on here? What's that doll doing? Why does it have a knife? And it was fucking the first Child's Play, just suddenly on after nowhere. And I just saw a murderous doll, and it was like, oh no. I think that's the
understandable.
I think that's the root of it.
He ain't touch an action figure ever again after that.
No, I didn't. It's just every time I looked at a fucking Cabbage Patch Kid, I was a little like, eh.
Oh my goodness.
Not the fucking Cabbage Patch. Them motherfuckers got tattoos on their ass. Like,
I don't know if that's better or worse. But yeah, like, I think that's where it started. But like, I'll be hanging out with my friends and we're just like, y'all want to watch a horror movie? Like, you know my answer is no, but I'm not gonna leave for it.
They be talking about what you want to watch tonight, and they're over there talking about like Saw X and all kind of shit. Ray over there talking about
like every A24, like every A24 movie I've seen is because I was hanging out with my friends and they were just like, we should watch this. And I'm just like, do I have to?
Yeah. They like, yeah, let's watch Babushka, and Ray's talking about, I would prefer if we watch Claudia with her chance of meatballs. Like,
nah, man, like, legit, like, we were hanging out like a couple apartments ago with like my usual group of friends, and they were just like, y'all want to watch the Witch? And I'm just like, the what?
Oh.
And I was just like, can we just like keep watching meme cops on YouTube, please? Because that's what we were doing before. We were just watching meme cops and shooting the shit. And they're just like, you want to watch The Witch? And everyone's like, yeah. And then we watched The Witch, and I'm just like, I hate this.
I don't know. The Witch isn't that bad. I mean, but it's really, I feel like it's more weird than anything else.
It unsettled me like the whole time. Like, the thing I've learned from being not forced really, but watching as many A24 movies as I've watched, is just, they're really, really good with atmosphere. And that consistently just keeps me like, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Like fucking Hereditary, fuck that shit.
No. I mean, you got never right for that one.
Like, fuck, like, bro, every time, like, I see that fucking scene randomly of just, like, the mom just, like, bah, 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 like, fuck, man. That poor kid.
You over there scratching her, he's like, let me out! Ah!
He's just, like, fucking, he's literally crying for his mother as his possessed mother is trying to break into the room to abduct and kill him. Like, God, are you people okay who wrote this?
Nah, our answer is pretty fucked in the head.
Yeah, no.
Like we said the exact same shit yesterday when I went by a friend's house. Like he does like a yearly thing of like we all get together at his house. He grills burgers and like we all bring food and drinks and shit, and then we watch a horror movie while we like hang out. And last night was an A24 movie called Talk to Me. And that movie is fucked. It's also just like it's like throughout that movie we said so many times like there are so many stupid horrible decisions and people that, okay, so like the premise of this movie is this teenage colored Australian girl named Mia recently lost her mom. She isn't sure why. Like, I think they said it was sickness at first, and then it ended up being suicide, if I'm remembering that detail correctly. She's estranged from her dad. Her dad's kind of an ass. And one night after that happens, she goes by her friend Jade, her little brother Riley, and the mother Sue. Sue is such a god-awful parent.
Yeah.
She's an awful parent. But like, Jade, Riley, and them, they're all white. They don't make most of the bad decisions, or at least Jade doesn't, and it's shocking. But one night, they go to a party, and a trend that's been going on in Australian parties that they've been putting on Instagram, and no one's taken action about it. There's like an embalmed hand that was like taken from a medium, and people grab the hand and they see dead people, they see ghosts, and then they say talk to me to see a ghost, and then they say let me in to let the ghost possess them for 90 seconds, and then they have to yank the hand away or it gets bad. So guess what happens when Mia does it one time? It goes bad.
Yeah.
And it's just like
fucking horrible.
Like, the movie ends?
And no, it only just starts. And fucking like the rest of the movie is basically Mia starts seeing the ghost of her dead mother, or what she thinks is her dead mother, encouraging her to do a lot of fucked up shit, and she starts hallucinating, and it only gets worse and worse. The little brother Riley, like the whole movie's basically an analogy for drug use, I'm pretty sure.
It is.
Yeah, like if you get it, as soon as you see this fucking party with the ghost hand, it's like these kids are doing fucking cocaine. This is terrifying. But just like this group of children, there's also a really mean butch lesbian that owns the hand, and I'm just like, girl, who hurt you? Why are you doing this?
Wait, hold on.
And like she was like, you never see her kissing a woman, but you look at this character and it's like, you are a mean butch lesbian.
That would be damn.
Like you've seen it, Walter, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Do you agree?
I definitely agree.
It's like the two that basically like control the parties and run them is the mean butch lesbian. I think her name is Haley, and this black dude. And I'm just like, why are you involved in this? Sir, you have too much melanin to be stupid enough to do this. And just like the entire movie, like every time there's a scene with him and Mia involved in it, doing this shit again, like they go on a bender essentially of doing the possession thing, just back and forth. Like it's literally like Puff Puff Pass, but with demons possessing your body, like for a good long while. And I'm just the entire time like, this is some of the most Caucasian shit I've ever seen in my life. This is some of the dumbest, whitest horror movie shit you can ever do. And you have too much melanin to be doing this. Then they do it multiple times. Both of these fucking kids with the melanin do it. They let themselves be possessed so many times. And I'm just like, why? Why aren't you leaving?
Why you like this?
I'm about to say, like, by the end of the movie, the black dude, I'm just like, bro, you are not black. You are a white man in disguise. You are a white man that stole someone's melanin.
He's a logic.
He's like, He's like that condition where your skin starts to pale, but reverse.
Oh, like
He started out as like a pasty ass white dude, and he somehow got like fucking darker than Drake.
So he got reverse vitiligo like Uncle Ruckus.
Pretty fucking much. Like quite literally, that's what it felt like by the end. But like through the course of the movie,
I feel you, man. Like when I was watching the film,
it was mind-boggling,
like, what
right?
are they doing?
It was mind-boggling.
I gotta watch this.
And they were recording this shit and putting it on Instagram. And I'm like,
yeah,
where are anyone's parents?
Yeah.
Who needs parents?
It amazes me when you see like these movies where the parents are just totally absent and these kids are just running around like 21 years old, you know?
It's insanity,
booze, drugs, and it's just like, how the hell are y'all getting all this shit? Like,
so that was one question I had throughout that entire movie. Is just like, where did you get this hand? Like, Haley got the hand. The movie's cold open shows a dude named Cole going to a party with the hand, and his brother, I forget the dude's name. His little brother was like passing the hand around, and he fucking took the shit, and he went too far. And like the cold open ends when they walk out of the bathroom after like he was fucked up, and he stabbed a hole in the shoulder. Cole drops to the floor. He survives, but fucking then the brother walks outside with the knife. Everyone's screaming because they just saw him stab him in the arm. Happened likely because of this hand, and you took it and continued doing it.
Sounds real Caucasian to me.
The stupidity of it made sense for all these bored ass white kids in Australia. Like, if you're not in one of the big cities, there's not a lot to do in Australia.
I mean, if you're living in the smack dab middle of Australia and shit, the most fun you're gonna get is fighting a fucking camel spider. Like, you know.
Exactly. Like, I get that there's not a lot to do if you're not in like the metro areas of fucking Australia, but this? Do actual drugs. At least you're not inviting evil spirits into your body.
Drugs.
I will rather you do cocaine than
literally. It's like, what would you rather your child doing? Meth or fucking inviting evil spirits into their body?
I don't know, bro.
Sorry, but I gotta choose meth. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta choose meth in that scenario. I will teach you how to make. I will teach you how to make meth.
They on meth.
Exactly. It's just like, bro, I will help you figure out how to get some meth if you never touch that hand again. At least that shit's only physical. You aren't inviting an evil spirit into your body.
I don't know. That's 90 seconds. Meth is forever.
Bro, no. That's the thing, though. If you go over the 90 seconds, which I was also like, who the fuck figured it out this specific ass time?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
It's like, who died horribly by possession for you to figure out 90 seconds was the sweet spot?
These niggas said, yeah, let me set this timer, see how long this
literally, I'm just like, let's see how long this goes before you get really fucked up. Okay, it was after 90 seconds. Okay. But fucking, oh my god, it's fucking crazy. But Mia goes a little too long, and she fucking starts tripping real hard, and they manage to get the hand away. But by that point, it's like, they've opened the door. Then they peer pressure the little brother who's 13, maybe.
Yeah.
They were and these kids are 16, 17. Well, smartest person in this movie. And she was just like, no, don't fucking do this. What's wrong with you? And they have a siblings fight of I hate you. And it's you're not my favorite person either, but you're not fucking doing that. And then Mia is just the dumb, cool pseudo sister. And she's just 50 seconds. And he goes almost a minute and a half to 2 minutes. And he's possessed by this horrible spirit who starts out pretending to be Mia's mom, which really fucks with her. And then eventually it goes too far, and he starts smashing his face gruesomely. And it is not holding back in the visuals of how gory it is as he smashes his face against hard surfaces over and over, trying to kill himself because of the ghosts until they manage to get the hand away from him and he gets hospitalized. And they're all just like, oh, fuck. And they do it again after.
Wow.
And I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But so Riley ends up in the hospital, and then Mia takes the hand and starts using it alone with no one to pull it away. And I'm just like, this what dumb.
Yeah, I think we need to rewrite the rules about like black people in horror movies, because there have been like some movies where black people have been doing the most dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, that's kind of facts. Yeah,
it's like we are being poorly represented because we know not to do this shit.
Niggas are, most.
We are genetically wired to not do this.
Yeah, we don't do dumb shit. If we see some shit, we're not gonna do some dumb shit.
I'm about to say, like, if I see a fucking TikTok trend going around my local area of people getting possessed at parties, I'm just like, I'm gonna call the police.
Yeah, I'm over here.
I'm gonna call the police and not go near that area ever again.
Yeah, I'm about to chill at my house. Somebody fucking mind my business, drink my
exactly. Like, I'm about to report you on Instagram, call the police, and watch YouTube afterwards. Literally.
That's
son,
like in my neighborhood.
And then fucking Riley ends up in the hospital with horrible face wounds, and the rest of the movie, whenever he wakes up from a coma, he tries to kill himself again. It happens like 3 times because he's still possessed. And it's just like, holy fucking shit, this is awful. A24 is not scared of fucking up kids.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah, fuck them kids. Okay.
Especially in Hereditary. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, that was, nah.
That shit was gruesome, but like fucking
whoever wrote that movie had a vendetta towards some kid.
Bro, like everyone, like at the end of fucking Talk to Me, like we were all just like, are the people at A24 okay?
Nah,
they aren't. And we all just kind of agreed, no, they aren't.
Yeah, well,
you can't be okay to write this.
Right. Well, more of the story is I'll make sure not to like show you any horror movies or anything like that. We're gonna keep it PG. We're gonna watch The Lion King and shit.
I can watch intense shit. Like I can watch thrillers and shit, but like horror, it just like it's like there's a back door in my subconscious where it's just like, oh, this is a horror thing. Bleep. Oh fuck.
Yeah, nah. I can sit down and watch.
Okay, but what terrifies you more about the horror movies? Is it the movies in general, or is it just certain movies where it's like
themes? It's like themes and atmosphere. Like pull my legs out from under me, and then it's like the actual intentional scares that kind of just start punching me in the face once I'm on my knees.
Yeah. I think the like one of the big horror movies that like I was actually like genuinely scared for like in recent time has been the Autopsy of Jane Doe. Like that movie right there. And I think like it goes back on like the atmosphere thing, like where it was pretty much like the eeriness, the sounds and shit like that. Like that shit really was. I remember like watching that movie and I was like jumping every now and then. I was like, oh shit, wait, this shit's kind of getting crazy. It's, what the fuck? But like, if you were like, oh, let's watch a Nightmare on Elm Street, I'd be like, okay, like I'd be fine with that. Like gruesome horror, like shit that shows like really like body parts, and niggas getting dismembered and turned into a charcuterie board and shit like that. That shit really like I'm not necessarily scared, but like I'm just kind of like, oh fuck, well,
like it's uncomfortable,
crazy, but.
So no Saw anything for you.
Like even if that
fuck with Saw, like I watch all the Saw movies, but like I'm like it's just like I can't really like stomach it, like talking about it.
Yeah, like even if it's not scary, it's just like it makes my stomach turn, like too much gore.
Every time I watch Saw, it's got a shit after it, so like it's just kind of like this ain't fun.
Like I can't watch The Boys and like Invincible just because like
I can watch that.
It's too much. Like I can't handle that level of gore much anymore. I've noticed.
I can. I can watch Homelander fucking beam through a cow.
I just kind of can't, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
can't handle that much gore
He's a
like
piece of
that
shit.
anymore. I've noticed. I've just kind of grown out of it to the point where it makes me uncomfortable.
So what do you think is, before we move on to our final topic, what do you think is like the scariest horror movie that you've seen? Like
The first Insidious is probably really up there. Because, like, I think the first Insidious was actually, like, a very good movie overall.
Oh, no, it was.
Before they horribly diluted that franchise.
Oh, yeah, 100%. That last
Because,
one was called, like,
I had to see that in a theater with, like, people, and I'm just like, I'm going to walk out of this theater multiple times saying I need to use the bathroom. And I still didn't do it enough to miss the worst parts.
Yeah.
You can only say you gotta piss so many times before someone gets worried.
I think for me, probably like, well, Insidious is definitely up there, but like, I remember watching The Conjuring in theaters, like when it first came out, and that shit had me like, I went with a group of friends and whatnot, and the chick sitting next to me grabbed my arm so hard, like it bruised me and shit. And I think they amplified it more because I was like, "Oh shit, ah!" You know, like they been going crazy. Like, you know, it was just kind of going. It's kind of going nuts. And you know me, I'm loud and shit like that. So when I get scared, like I'm like super expressive. I'm like, oh fuck, you know, just like you know, throwing up my fucking knee and stuff, man. Yeah, I couldn't be watching a movie and they have like spirits and shit like that around me because they'll be getting fucked up and shit. And be intense. Shit. What the fuck? Like, get out of here. Shit. Nigga became a black belt in Taekwondo when he's scared. But yeah, it's more a story. And when I, you know,
don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't
do drugs.
No, please. I'd rather grab a hand than meth, Ray. I don't do you kind of.
Oh no, my nigga, you crazy. Your eternal soul is different from your body.
I don't know, but meth, like, I'm just throwing it out there. Meth is nothing to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some meth heads. They look like real life zombies. Like, it's kind of crazy. And when I
don't know, man. It's fucking bad juju and demons and shit.
Yeah, next time we ask for a movie night, I'm bringing all the Disney movies up. I got you. You know, I'll protect you.
And you want to hear some shit?
We don't watch Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
And you want to hear some shit? Next week when I'm in Michigan, I'm seeing my partner, and we're gonna go fucking see that Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And I'm just like, I know the lore of this franchise. I like it. I know I'm still gonna get scared.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm seeing it because I'm curious. I want to see what it is. Yeah. I want to see what the fuck.
It's surprising that they waited this long to get a movie finally made.
Yeah, no, they had a lot of problems getting that to final.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's like Nick Cage already did a movie that was kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, that garbage
was a little bit better. Yeah, you actually seen that?
Yeah, that shit is so
ridiculous.
Oh my god, that shit is so bad. Like, and they try to like make like, oh no, they're not stuck in a room with them. Shoot, they're stuck in a room with Nicolas Cage. I was like, oh my fucking god. Nicolas Cage, think about that. The same nigga that made Face Off. Like,
yep.
He made Face Off and then went to National Treasure. Come on.
Like, like the only reason I'm going to see it is because I'm invested in the lore of the franchise. That's genuinely it.
Well, when we come back and stuff, you gotta let us know how that.
I got you.
So, but we're gonna go ahead and get into our final topic, which is, you know, still on the topic of spooky stuff, and it's the holiday season now. Of course, you know, it's kind of weird. I wanted to talk about this for a little minute, and this is mainly because I think that now that I'm a law-abiding citizen and shit like that, I've just noticed that the holiday seasons have been getting like pushed earlier. But what do you consider the holiday season? Do you consider like Halloween the start of holiday season, or when they start putting out Christmas shit, and why? Because I got some shit to say.
For me personally, I separate holiday season and Halloween season because, like, when I think holiday season, I think Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. But, like, Halloween feels like such its own unique thing in such a small period of time that I feel like it's separate in my head for holiday season.
I see. I think the opposite, actually. And here's why I think the opposite. So, like, you have to. So with these holidays, you have to get in the spirit of them. You know, like,
Yeah.
but you have to get the spirit for Halloween. Halloween has been built up so much in the past few years that, like, now niggas are creating Halloween trees. Okay, niggas are literally going out buying trees that are jet black and decorating them like it's a Christmas tree. I'm dead ass.
I've never heard
Who
of
is
that.
doing this?
I can show you. I mean, I could dead ass show you a photo. Of
I
somebody
have
that's
never
actually,
heard of
I
that.
can show you a photo of somebody that's actually like done that. And while it's cool and stuff like that, but like think about this. We don't, like when I think about the holiday season and my pockets going to practically E, is when I drive in July and I see signs of Spirit of Halloween being posted around town. Like once Spirit Halloween open up, that's why I'm like, yeah, holiday season is here. But you know, because first of all, who the fuck is shopping at Spirit Halloween in August? Okay, and why are you open so early? You over there talking
You'll be
about,
surprised, man.
I'm going
You'll
get
be
my
surprised.
I'm going to get my Freddy Krueger cosplay and my Ichigo Kurosaki visored mask earlier this year. Like, bro, no, it's fucking August. First of all, it's like minimum 97 degrees across the fucking country. Like, why are you hunting for Halloween stuff? Ain't the only thing that's scary at this point is the sun. Okay, so
Quite literally.
But what makes me so pissed off about it is like I feel like they've been moving it back as early as possible to kind of get people into like the spending mindset. Like, damn, you see Spirit Halloween?
Yeah.
You gotta start spending money for Halloween and shit like that. You know, I was seeing Halloween associated stuff at the beginning of August. Kids are not even comfortable and some kids haven't even started school yet. You know what I'm saying? So why are we going all the way to Halloween? And then at the end of September, niggas started seeing Christmas pajamas and shit like that. Like, fuck Thanksgiving. That shit doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like, Thanksgiving is really the bastard child of the holidays because niggas be like,
Oh, it is.
Halloween, Christmas, New Year's and shit like fucking Thanksgiving. Nah, fuck that. Fuck imperialism, which I'm all for. You know what I'm saying? Like, Thanksgiving is kind of a shitty holiday if you think about it and whatnot. But, you know, at the same time, like, so many people celebrate it that, like, you know, it's hard to not, like, play along, I guess. Especially when, like, Thanksgiving has an official goddamn Thanksgiving song and shit that was actually a meme song. I got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, ham, ram, like, you know, like
every year. Every year.
fucking year. Like once you hear that fucking ding, 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 your ass over
like
there.
Once you see that showing up on like your short form media for like the year,
Yeah.
you know it's that time.
Yeah, you over there with your fucking goddamn Dixie plate talk about I'm about to make 3 of these and I'm taking 6 of these plates home, motherfuckers. Like I can't wait. I'm fasting for Wednesday because on Thursday I'm gonna eat till I sleep. So with the Thanksgiving is kind of like skimmed over, but it's so like it's for me it's concerning because it's like they're force feeding us to like prep early for Halloween and shit, and then once Halloween is over, you practically have to rush to prep for Christmas. Like, you know,
Mariah Carey thaws from the ice and starts making your life hell.
Yeah, and I love Christmas. Don't get me wrong. You know, I like when Christmas come around, shit, I'm over there in my fucking red velvet coat and shit and drinking goddamn hot cocoa because I don't drink eggnog. That shit is garbage. And like just doing like,
wrong.
Eggnog is good. What you mean?
Thank you, Walter.
What the fuck y'all say? Like, you mother, look at me. Look at me. I want y'all to look at me. Look at me dead in my fucking eyes. These two niggas had the audacity to sit here on my show and say they like eggnog.
This is absolutely getting clipped.
I'm about to go to jail. This was about to happen. Ain't no fucking way. I just had two people. Why?
You went full Joker Dark Knight with the camera.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Eggnog, Batman. They drink eggnog.
They like eggnog, Batman.
Yeah, man. No, Joker. Don't drink the eggnog. That shit's garbage.
I'm drinking eggnog, Batman.
Oh,
it's pretty good, Batman.
I've been doing this show for 47 episodes. I mean, really, it's like I have 2 lost episodes and whatnot, but we're gonna say it's 47, okay? I'm doing this for 47 episodes. And in 3 weeks, I've had 3 weeks worth of insane opinions stated that made me want to cancel my show. Between Erica and her Drake picks, like her Drake tier list, and you niggas like an eggnog, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I don't know if I can tolerate this. Okay, you're entitled to your opinion. You're very much entitled to your opinion. That opinion is garbage, okay? Let me tell you something. Eggnog is hot garbage, okay?
I could not disagree with you more.
Eggnog is just a holiday pumpkin spice. Prove me wrong.
No.
No, bullshit. No, you niggas not about to do this to me.
Nah, bro, you're wrong.
When people be overhyping pumpkin spice lattes, like
overhyping eggnog. That shit
No.
These niggas are making eggnog ice cream.
You just don't get it, bro. You just don't get it. It's okay. It's not for everybody. And no one's saying hot cocoa's bad. Both can coexist.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
Niggas that drink eggnog, I'm convinced, like, would just eat the yolk straight out the fucking shell. Just separate the rice from the yolk and just throw it back. Like
have you ever had, like, Dylan, have you ever had anglaise sauce?
No, I don't think so.
Like, basically, like, eggnog is like that, but drinkable, and anglaise sauce is fire.
Nah, I've drank eggnog. If that tastes like eggnog, I don't want that either.
No, dude, like a good anglaise on some dessert is like it's really good.
That shit, like eggnog, like first of all, it's like the texture of it. Like if I want milk, I'll drink milk. Okay, eggnog is like I don't even know how to. It's like drinking a booger or something. I don't know how to describe it.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, I hate it.
No. Okay, my nigga. No, now you guilty of a weird ass take. That's some weird shit.
What the fuck? I'm not guilty of a weird.
Nah, my nigga, that was a weird ass take.
Booger, my nigga.
That's a weird ass take. Like
what we not about to do is try to make me the fucking villain here, because you motherfuckers.
No one said you're the villain.
Not in a bottle. That's what
no one said you're the villain. You're just weird.
Nah, no, y'all weird drinking eggnog. Y'all niggas waking up at 9 o'clock talking about, I'm gonna give me a nice glass of eggnog. That shit don't even sound right.
Who drinks it at 9 o'clock?
That shit don't even sound right.
You don't drink it at 9 o'clock in the morning. You drink it like when you got home from work and you're just chilling.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
It's eggnog.
Yes,
okay? Like, what?
That's when you make a special eggnog drink.
It's called eggnog. That shit don't even sound delicious. It don't sound edible. Like,
Dylan, you know eggs are edible, right?
Yeah, I know, but like, just egg and nog don't sound appealing. It don't at all. That shit
I'll
sound
give
like,
you that. I'll give you that. Eggnog's not a great name for it because it's not
shit
that
sound like-
heavily egg based.
yeah, that shit sound like fucking. It's like just like it's like it has radiation or something in it. Like
No.
nah,
Radiation.
like no, nah.
What kind of eggnog
there's-
were you drinking?
If there's anything that I hate about the holiday season is that I hate, and don't get me wrong, I hate pumpkin spice too. That shit tastes like garbage. Okay, like
It just
and
tastes
I
like
just hate
cinnamon.
when it's brought up. I swear, people are so obsessed with pumpkin
It just
spice.
tastes like cinnamon.
No, it don't. No, it don't. Wendy's got a fucking pumpkin spice frosty.
I know, right?
That shit look. I was
so
looking at that shit.
unnecessary.
I was looking at that shit and I was like really concerned. I'm like, this shit doesn't even look. It doesn't even look appealing. Like,
Just give me a vanilla frosty and let me go home.
please. But yeah, no, pumpkin spice. They just did that shit because fucking Starbucks like just over popularized it. You know, pumpkin spice latte. Everybody's like, oh my god, it tastes like fall. I don't know if you know, but like fall doesn't exist in Louisiana. We have summer and kind of winter. We don't have fall. Currently, it's going to be 85 degrees for the next 10 days. So, there is no fall. Why the
Apparently,
fuck
we're
would
supposed
I
to
want
actually have a
pumpkin
very
spice?
cold winter, at least.
Yeah, I'm telling you. If this winter ain't ice age cold, I'm fighting somebody. I'm fighting every meteorologist I can find.
Right now, predictions are like it's gonna be. Right now, predictions are like it's gonna be similar to like when fucking Texas had that freeze.
I will still off. That's what I want. I want Jack Frost to be pissed off at the world. I want him to freeze niggas' pipes over. Okay. I want people's car paint to chip in the cold. Okay? I want it to be like the day after tomorrow. Okay. I wanted that ice age levels of cold. Okay. Because this last summer,
That shit was
Unbelievable.
brutal, dude.
Brutal. When I say I had the weirdest fucking tan, I look like one of those bodybuilders and shit that only tan his body clothes and shit. So I had this fucking V-neck looking ass tan on my chest and shit. While my chest looked like he got another shirt on. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I'm gonna keep it a dub. Okay, especially now. The main reason why I feel the way I feel about like the holiday season is because I got kids. I have 2 kids, okay? Shit, I have 2 semen demons, if you want to call them that, okay? And to keep it a dub, kids are expensive.
Yes.
It's one of a lot of things, okay? When I think of the holiday season, I don't, and this is gonna be like solely tied to me, but I don't think of just Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. I think of everything up until my daughter's birthday, and she's born on April Fool's Day. Can't wait to tell her that she was adopted. They can't wait to tell her she was adopted next year. So,
Don't do that, baby. That.
So when I see Spirit of Halloween put their signs up for their stores at the end of fucking July, it's like I'm having Vietnam flashbacks because I got to think of Halloween and I got to think of Thanksgiving, my birthday, my son's birthday now, which just hijacked my birthday. Okay, fuck it.
That happened to Quentin
Yeah,
too.
you don't have a birthday anymore.
Yeah, I don't have a birthday anymore. This little nigga just took it, and then he's 6 days from Christmas. So like, I got fucking killer comboed with his young ass and shit for having his birthday 6 days before Christmas. So I'm thinking about those things, and then New Year's, fucking my wife's birthday, and then Valentine's Day, and then our anniversary, and then finally the holiday season for me ends on my daughter's birthday. After that, I get what? May, June, July. And yeah, May, June, July, and August. I get 4 months of not spending money. But that don't matter because she's out of school. So she's going to want to do summer shit. You know, like go to the beach, eat ice cream, nag me all day. So like when I think of the holiday season, I just think of being broke the whole time. My pockets are flatlining.
Yep.
I need you
Oh
guys.
God.
I look. It's getting close, guys. I'm grateful for every subscription and everything that people have donated so far and stuff. Which, by the way, we're gonna have our pizza party episode really soon. Okay, I want us to be prepped for that. I'm excited for that. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, I'm really about to be spending a fuck ton of money. And each year it just seems like it just creeps like a little bit earlier, just a few days earlier. Cause I remember like in 2013, fucking Halloween really wouldn't start until after Labor Day. You know? We wouldn't really see like advertisement and shit like that. Now, it's fucking August. Why the fuck am I seeing a pumpkin in August? Okay?
Yeah.
The sun is still beating the earth's ass. Like 100%. Okay? The sun is in peak hood hours. I'm not worried about fucking fall. Okay? Stop pushing this shit up. Keep it where it's at. Okay? Shit, let me wear white until Labor Day. Shit. So, yeah, I really do hate, and that's why I feel like the holiday season starts with Halloween. It's just been pushed up so early, and it's hard to pull the two apart. Like, let's think about it. Christmas spirit, Halloween spirit. You can give kids candy on Halloween. You can give kids candy on Christmas. We watch, holiday-centric movies during Halloween and Christmas. Like, they're kind of two sides of the same coin, except one is about Jesus Christ, but not really, and the other one is about begging for Jesus Christ. So, like, I mean, call it how you want, I'm just, that's how I
Either
feel.
way, Nightmare Before Christmas is appropriate.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
it is appropriate
For both holidays.
Yeah, shoot, great movie, by the way. So,
Love that movie.
yeah, it's very appropriate. But the older I get, I just get like less like out of the spirit. I think I enjoy Halloween more now than I did as a kid.
Same.
Just because there's more things that I can do and I can enjoy it, like with my kids and stuff like that. Christmas, I'm just like, Christmas is just another big fucking bill. Like, that's a big ass bill. Like,
Yeah.
See, I always say, like, for me, it's like, yeah, Halloween and like New Year's is for the adults. Christmas is literally for the kids.
Oh yeah, no.
The kids can't wait for Christmas because they're like, oh, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get a new PlayStation. I'm gonna get me some new Jordans. I'm gonna get this new 2K. Like, it's like, bro,
exactly.
Like as an adult,
be reasonable, motherfucker.
Yeah. Like as an adult, I haven't worried about getting like a gift on Christmas in years. I'm just like, I just want to hang out with my friends and my family and be happy.
You're a real humble nigga, because they should be like, what you want for shoes? Shit.
Like generally, like all I want for Christmas, like the past like 5-6 years, is just I want to be off work. I want to fucking go by my family and enjoy the presents and the food, and then I want to go by my friends and enjoy their presents and like snacks and just shooting the shit, watching dumb shit, laughing. Just like that's all I want out of Christmas now, because it just makes me the happiest.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine, and I do very much enjoy Christmas with like my family and stuff like that. I think that now, like, I don't worry about the gift aspect for myself. And yeah, I'll say shoes, but like last year I got one pair of I got one pair of shoes, and that's because that's what I wanted. My wife had asked me, but like I'm not really too like worried about it and shit like that. The previous year I got a PlayStation 5, but I was begging for the 5. I'm gonna be honest. Like I was like, I gotta have that 5. I'm crackhead for it. You know what I'm saying? I'll lick somebody's armpit for that PlayStation 5. So like, it was very much like I want it, I need it, But like now that I'm older, I'm just kind of like, I have everything that I really need, and anything that I want, I could go out and get. Like I'm not feeling like
Exactly. Like I don't need to ask someone really anymore.
Right, and then
I just got a
it's
budget.
Like, as an adult, you want like adult shit. Like I'm 29 years old, and the only thing I've been thinking about getting this year is a 75-inch TV for when I move. That's real adultish, okay?
Exactly. Like
adults out here talking about, I'm gonna get myself a Christmas, a vacuum. Ooh, I'm gonna get me a vacuum. Or I'm gonna give me an area rug. And everybody know you're a real adult whenever you see the actual prices of area rugs. They're not fucking cheap, okay? Fucking rugs are like $300, okay?
It's like, ooh, I'm gonna get a new desk and like a new chair for my desk. It's just like that's some adult ass shit.
Yeah.
Hey, this reminds me of Donald Glover's stand up when he was talking about like, yeah, if you walk into fucking Home Depot and you're like, oh, look at the mailboxes. I can't wait to get
cute little mailbox. You're dead.
That shit is
it's like you're done. You're done.
No,
like
fact.
Your inner child is gone.
To wrap it up, like, man, look, let me tell y'all. So, people if you don't know and shit, like, I'm planning on moving to Minnesota, like, in May and stuff. So, we're moving up there. And one of the biggest things that I've been thinking about is, like, I love to, like, design and, like, I love the way of, like, having things look a certain way and shit. Like, I just love keeping my space very, like, design and cool looking and shit like that, So I've been telling myself, like, I can't wait till I get my own place. I'm gonna, have it decorated and shit. I'm gonna have my Halloween tree and shit, I'm gonna have that shit going, And then I was really thinking to myself, and the last few Christmas that passed, the only thing that I've wanted from my in-laws, because my in-laws, they asked me and my wife, like, what's a Christmas gift that you want and shit. And each year they were like, it'll get smaller because, like, if you add more kids to the mix, your portion going to the kids. I'm like, okay, I don't give a damn shit. So the last few years, they've all been kitchen appliances. Okay, a nigga got a bread maker. What nigga is asking for a bread maker, y'all?
Niggas that like to make bread.
How many niggas got a bread maker besides me?
That's a fair point. I don't think anyone.
Think about that. I got a fucking bread maker. The previous year, you know what it was the previous year? Pots and pans. Pots and pans.
You never go wrong with pots and
pans. I mean, you really can't.
Can't go wrong. You know what it's gonna be this year? You know what it's gonna be?
Spatulas.
Nah. Like,
you say that, them bitches are invaluable.
Yeah, like, but it's like real adult shit. I don't want, like, I tell my wife I want shoes, but, like, keep in mind, like, I'm a sneakerhead, so, like, I'm always gonna want shoes. So I'm like telling her, like, you don't have to ask me because you already know what I want. You know what's gonna make. If you give me a pair of Stan socks, I'd be happy with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. That's crazy because before, niggas used to cry if they got socks for Christmas.
Exactly.
Now that we like touch it, we like, oh shit! I just got a 6-pack of Nike Dry Fit socks. Oh boy, like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Like, oh boy, a new hoodie! Yay!
Yeah, a new hoodie. Yeah.
Right.
Like it's just a testament of our age and shit. So, I guess
your priority shift.
Yeah, the priority shift and stuff. But I think to sum it all up, like, while I do enjoy the holiday season, I do think that they're both together and they're starting really early.
They need to
I
stay
just wish that it wasn't shoved in my face. Like, Spirit Halloween putting up signs at the end of fucking July. I'm not thinking about Halloween at the end of fucking July. Yeah. Why? Shit, I'm trying to survive the summer.
For me, it's Christmas. I fucking can't stand like all the Christmas shit coming out.
They'll start Christmas shit at the end of September. Bitch, we got 3 months.
And not to mention like how like no one will really stay home for Thanksgiving. They'll be like out waiting for Black Friday to start and everything that.
Black Friday is a result of one of the first death throes of this country. I'm fully convinced about that shit. Man.
Oh yeah,
that is capitalism in its finest.
Nah, Black Friday is so fucking crazy and shit. Like,
It's
so
cringe.
wild. Because niggas will actually kill themselves over shit. It's temporary.
People were like committing
Yeah.
crimes trying to get PS5s, and the first Black Friday was out.
Yeah. Like, motherfuckers are trying to get PS5, killing each other and shit like that. And I've seen bitches get trampled in Best Buy and shit. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
And that's why you do
You
that
know
shit
what?
online.
You know what? I had an interesting conversation on my podcast about something like this. I was talking to one of my guests, and we were talking about like just whatever. I can't remember what we were talking about, but the thing came to it was I can't believe there's people that are serving life sentences for killing people over like sidekicks or like fucking pagers and all that.
Oh, you're so right.
It's fucking insane.
There's
Shit that ain't even relevant anymore.
Right. Motherfuckers out here fucking serving life in prison for killing niggas over a chicken sandwich.
Right.
And it's so funny that you brought this up because a dude yesterday shot and killed a guy. He worked at GameStop.
Oh no.
He shot and killed a guy for taking Pokemon cards.
Oh my god.
Taking Pokemon cards, bro. This not.
I mean, them Pokemon cards are going for a lot, though.
I want you to think about, but think about both sides of this story. The shooter, okay? You got so pressed that this man taking Pokemon cards, which has pretty much like it has nothing to do with you. You didn't make the cards. You're not really like it's the company that's losing like the value and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You got so mad that you shot this man one time, and that wound resulted in that man dying. Okay. On the flip side, what is like going to heaven and you gotta explain that to your deceased descendants. I know that's really fucked up to think about, but it's like, what you here for? Man, I try to get me like that shiny Squirtle card, and I got my shit rocked. Like,
what brought you here, my son? I was shiny hunting.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah, I was shiny hunting, and I caught a shiny FMJ to the fucking back. Like, you know, like it's just the situation is fucked all around, and the guy actually posted bail today. So it's funny that you actually.
Oh, that's
brought that up
crazy.
because, like, I saw that in the shade room, and I was just like, damn. Over some Pokemon cards, dude, you potentially are gonna do 10 to 25 years in jail because you shot a nigga with Pokemon cards. A nigga that like, yeah, he was stealing and shit, and yeah, he was wrong, but he didn't deserve to lose his life. So
Yeah,
and,
right.
Like, and these holiday seasons, really like people get like that, and I also like think that people like they don't live within their means. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. You want to like give your kid a great Halloween or a great Christmas and shit like that. You want to provide for them and stuff like that. But like, live within your means. I'm not going by Adeline Angelo $1,000 fucking Power Wheels and shit if I don't have the money for it. Like,
exactly.
Sometimes you gotta break their heart, but like, you gotta be the bad guy to survive. Cause let me tell you something. When that first hit on January, you know who else gonna be looking for their Christmas present? Your landlord.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But other than that, that's all I got tonight. So, first of all, let's keep it up for Walter for coming through and stuff.
Yes, sir.
It's always good to have you around and things like that.
I'm trying to think, how many times have I been here, like on the show? Is this like my third?
I think
fourth
this is your
appearance?
third.
I think third.
Yeah, I think it's your
Oh,
third.
okay.
So, cause there was that one time, you and Megan was in Vegas, and y'all came to my apartment and shit. And we sat on my fucking couch and shit. So
yeah, that shit was lit.
Yeah, that shit, it was up, man. That was a great night. So, but it's always good to have you here and stuff like that. Who knows? We might see you again. Pretty soon and stuff. I got some stuff churning up here and whatnot. But before you go, of course, drop your socials. Plug everything that you need to plug. Let people know about your podcast and stuff and where to find it.
Yes, yes. So if y'all don't know, I do a podcast called Let's Talk About Horror. I am like almost 100 episodes deep into that motherfucker. Deep. Y'all can find that podcast on any streaming services, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can also find it on YouTube. And if you want to follow me on the socials, those socials are, and this one is gonna be a mouthful, everyone. So y'all gotta follow me, bitches. Y'all gotta follow me.
Yeah.
It's Walter Doom on Instagram, the Walter Doom on TikTok and X, Twitter, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm about to close that shit
Just
down.
call that shit Twitter.
Yeah, just call it Twitter. X sounds like a porn site.
It'll only become X when it dies.
Right.
Right. But yeah, and just anywhere streaming, just look for Walter Doom. I should be coming out with an episode pretty soon for the podcast. I know I've been kind of gone for a minute as well,
Yeah, we getting back. No, we getting back.
Getting back.
Life be life.
Yeah, wow. It's always wonderful to have you, man. We really appreciate it and stuff like that.
Thank you for having me. I always enjoy coming on here, man.
Of course. And I think, Ray, you could take us out tonight and stuff. Go ahead, do your thing.
Thank you all very much for watching us again. Thank you again, as always, Walter, because this shit was great. Third week in a row, I've laughed my ass off most of the show. Y'all have a safe and happy Halloween. And don't let the holiday season get you down as much as possible. Yes, Dylan, I'm talking to you as well, my nigga. I got you. Y'all have a good night, and remember, keep it saucy.
Yes, sir. You know what to do and stuff. I'm about to go see how broke I am starting tomorrow and whatnot. We'll be back not next week, but in 2 weeks, okay? And we'll be doing the same thing. Erica will be back. So other than that,